Hi guys, it's Ellis here from Mini Model Wars, and and Karen.
And me.
And Karen just running in here. So basically, today we're gonna do a first and hopefully a series of videos where once a month me and Karen get together and do videos on what's happened and the happenings of that month. We'll be doing a lot of referring to the White Dwarf because obviously you get a lot of your goodness, your news from the White Dwarf, and of course
the iPad with Games Workshop.
Very technical. What iPad is that?
That's the iPad 2.
iPad 2, very, very technical. So,
one for you, Apple.
Yes, keep up the good work. Anyway, so obviously, if you're watching this in the future, this is the episode or the month where the new Dark Angels have come out.
January 2013.
January, is it? It's January. It's January 2013. You know, it's pretty inevitable that they're going to get an update. Just to warn you, this is not edited. So, it's just going to be recorded. We're not going to edit it. This is just a bit of fun, really. Yeah,
just a little bit of what we think about life.
Just what we think. Whatever pops into our head.
What are your opinions on new Dark Angels stuff, like what you see them?
And so basically, it was inevitable they wouldn't get an update because the Chaos and the Dark Angels and the Dark Vengeance set together.
Yeah, and the Chaos got an update, so...
Obviously. So, you know, it was only right. The Dark Angels were going to get an update.
No, hold on. Show the viewers this back.
Showing the two new flyers. What are they called again?
Oh god, it's in there somewhere.
Like the Jet Fighter and the Doom Talon. Talon.
Dark Talon.
Dark Talon and the Jet Fighter.
Jet Fighter something.
What are your first opinions when you saw that?
Wow, I mean, it's not just the actual picture. It's the fact that with the new White Dwarf, obviously they've got the shiny thing on the top, which just makes it even more dynamic. Bit 3D as well.
It does.
But
awesome,
it does. It's I'm definitely looking forward to playing them. I mean, I know they're going to be really overpowered.
Well, I can show you the stats now.
Yeah, keep loading those stats
There
up.
we go. So we got the Dark Talon, which both are fast attack, but they both got Blisker for front armor, side armor, and rear armor of 11. But the Dark Talon or Talon or whatever Talon has 2 Hurricane Bolters, a Rift Cannon, and a Status Bomb.
Sounds dangerous.
With a special rule of a Hover Strike. I'm not sure what that is, but
very dangerous.
sounds and the Jet Fighter, the Blisker 4, front, side, rear armor of 11, has a twin-linked heavy bolter, twin-linked las cannon, and 6 black sword missiles.
Yeah, this will be
this
one.
Here.
Yeah, oh.
That does look cool.
They look. In my opinion, my first actual thought of them were I thought they were going to be heavy sports because of the big weapons. I've got a bit of. Where are they now?
They did.
There they are.
I can't believe they're not heavy.
I know.
I'll check again.
Just to warn you, this is the second time I've actually only looked through the White Dwarf. So here we go. So you've got this one, and they've got these big weapons here, in the main weapons, and I thought they looked a bit heavy. They looked like they were going to be heavy sport, like the new Doom Scythe with the Necrons. You got the big what's it called?
Death Ray.
Death Ray.
Where's my Death Ray?
Where's the Death Ray gone?
It's in here. It's in my box.
Basically, it's massive, and I honestly thought
there it is, and then there's the Death Ray.
it was, you know, I thought it was going to be like Death Ray, just blowing stuff up all the time. So,
spoiler alert for the battle report.
Yeah, just to, we also have a battle report up. His first ever battle report on the Necrons versus Tau. Not going to say anymore.
Nah.
That's not. They're definitely, obviously, for painting, for the painters, for the hobbyists, these are going to be awesome. Because, obviously, they are renowned for their iconography and the fact that they pride themselves on, even on this flyer here, they've got a sort of building stuff here. It's mad.
Let me show them.
They've got like a rock, yeah. They've got like a rock thing there. It's just to.
Oh, I can show you actually.
Yeah. If anything, it'll weigh the vehicle down. To be honest.
Here we go.
But that's the whole point of the Dark Angels. That's what they live for. The pride of being in that chapter. And then obviously you got the command squad. The command squad, again, is a Terminator squad. So I predict that the Dark Angels are going to be used a lot like the Grey Knights. Very overpowered. There's going to be a lot of Terminators in there. Apart from, you can get the Deathwing Terminators and the Bikers. I think those are the 2 things which are going to be the most overpowered in my opinion.
Here they are.
So you've got, yes, a lot of.
That's them.
Nice. Again, it's very you know, there's going to be there's a lot of detail on these models. It's amazing. Check them out on the Games Workshop website. But they are, what are they? What are they?
They are elites.
They're elites, so they look awesome. Next then is Deathwing Knights. Deathwing Knights are what you see on the front of this. Again, a very imposing pose there for them. They've all got quite awesome poses for themselves. You know, they come with, what's quite funny is, they come with a watcher, which is called...
And these are the, what are they called?
Oh, they're called Deathwing Knights.
The Deathwing Knights.
And then also what you get in there is a watcher, which is literally
that little green thing.
Yeah, little green, like a guy in a robe, which is holding a relic, a Perfidious relic, which I don't know what they'll do in the battle. I think it might be, you know, I think it just might be something just to hang around. That you might be able to put them in front, maybe.
It's either going to be something that's completely pointless, or it's going to be able to just kill something in one.
That's pretty much what's going to be. Either it's going to be really overpowered, it's going to be pointless.
But what the one thing I don't like is that the command squad, what we talked about before, and these Deathwing Knights, they come as one pack. So you buy it as a one box. Yeah. Which is £35, which I'm guessing is around about 45, maybe £50 in America. Wow. $50. But so if you do buy one, thinking you want to build, you can still change your mind because they're both the same thing. But I don't like how they do that, because then if you buy lots and lots, you've got loads of spare parts, and then because you can't have the bases or the body or whatever else you need to share with them, and you just have loads of them, and then you have nothing else. They've done the same thing with the Chaos Space Marines, with Warp Talons and Raptors. I bought them at the start thinking I was going to do Warp Talons, then just went to Raptors. But the only good thing about that is because of the space. You can literally make, like I've got a lot of the claws, the power claws, and all of that, power fists and stuff from the Raptors that I can use for someone else. Then maybe if I want to, even if I stick it on, maybe if I want to get a possessed squad or a normal Kill Space Marine squad. But so yeah, these guys are definitely going to be very overpowered, as I said. Should I talk about Deathwings? Yes, Deathwings. Well, they're the bikers. No, the Deathwing Knights. Knights. Right, they have they have either the Deathwing Knight or they have a Knight Master as well, which both come with weapon skill of 5, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 1, initiative 4. The Knights get 2 attacks each. Knight Master gets 3. Both leadership 9, and both with armor saves 2+. The war gear they have is the Terminator armor, Flail of the Unforgiven, Knight Master only, Mace of Absolution, Deathwing Knight only, and the Storm Shield. Nice. So obviously, as I said, they're going to be overpowered. There's going to be a lot, as always, as the new models are always going to be. After the Grey Knights popped up. Yeah. Every single update from every army had just come overpowered. Yeah. In my opinion. I mean, the Grey Knights, they're still overpowered. I hate them. I quite like them actually. I've played them a couple of times. I quite enjoy playing Grey Knights because they're so overpowered. Yes. And I took out a whole with my Grey Knight Terminator squad. I took out a whle. I think it was 2 squads of Chaos Space Marines in a couple of goes. That Dread Knight, I hate it. Dread Knight, brilliant. Hate it. Dread Knight, to be honest with you, it takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of firepower. When I've played with the Dread Knight, literally, I was playing against Chaos Space Marines, and I played against Eldar with them, and they all just try and get as much firepower on the Dread Knight, which is a bit weird because the Dread Knight is like a dreadnought. To be honest, just a massive dreadnought. But this is the new land speeders. They have a couple. Oh yes. The Vengeance. This is the Vengeance. Quite cool. It has a heavy bolter and a dual wield plasma cannon or an auto cannon. I think you can put on there as well. Vengeance has a heavy bolter. Well, this is just the base heavy bolter and the plasma storm battery. Nice. But yeah. So what's that? That's fast attack, isn't it?
No. I think that one is the
Heavy support?
Heavy support, and then the other one, the Dark Shroud, is the...
Dark Shroud, yeah.
I think that's the fast attack. Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
But yeah, again, there's a lot of iconography on here. There's a lot of... It looks quite... it looks like a house. It looks like a... because it's got, like, the glass there. It's definitely updated. It's definitely a...
Which one is which?
Because it's just giving me 2 pictures and only one name.
It's It's got the
Which
land
one's that
speed. This is the Vengeance, the one with the that's the plasma cannon one.
This is the
Vengeance.
And
then this bad boy here is the Dark Shroud. Dark Shroud is the one with again. This is back to Dark Shroud again to the Dark Shroud. Are you ready to carry on, Karen?
This is the Vengeance.
Vengeance then.
And then this is the other one.
Dark Shroud.
Yeah, that's the Dark Shroud.
Dark Shroud, as you can see, there's a lot of iconography. There's a lot of. It looks like
It's like it's got a statue in the back.
Yeah, it looks like even statues. That's how iconographic. If that's the word. The Dark Angels are, and I think the heraldry really does show through in these new models, which is going to be an amazing. It's going to be brilliant to paint. I think that's a lot. You're going to get a lot of hobbyists. Oh, hold on. You got your doom mark.
Got my Ghost Arc.
Ghost Arc.
Shall I read out the stats?
Go ahead.
Both speeders have a ballistic skill 4 and all sides of the armour are 10. Both fast skimmers. The Vengeance has a heavy bolter and plasma storm battery and deep strike. And the Dark Shroud, my bad, has a heavy bolter, deep strike, icon of old Caliban, Scout Shroud of Angels.
So definitely going to be they're going to be, in my opinion, like the Tau wise, a bit like piranhas.
Strength with only armors of 10 around. It's going to be pretty because most things now will come in as strength 10 R piercing 1.
You got even the Tau Fire Warrior
automatically penetrated.
You got Tau Fire Warrior who has a strength 5, so 5 to glance. I mean that's brilliant.
But as they're fast skimmers, it's going to be well, it might even be 6s to hit if they've got really glass. Or was that just the flyers? I don't remember.
How are we on time, Karen?
I will check.
11 minutes. Oh, just under 12.
Just under 12.
Yeah.
We will stop there then, and we'll go next to part 2, and we'll carry on.